Absolutely. Here we go then. We are about to get round 3 of the Junction 6 NKC underway. And it's Lucas Howell, the number 19, leading the field towards the start. And will we get the goal? The number 19 of TH Corsa on the pole possession. And it's one more round, Nick.
Round they go again.
We get another lap of building the tension.
Tension building.
Not attention seeking, but tension building.
Which is very similar in many ways.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. Interesting. Attracting attention. 12 minutes is a long time for these youngsters to keep the concentration, keep the focus. We get towards that, as I call it, the last 2 minutes is when time begins to run out, frustrations begin to unfold, and people start making desperate lunges and desperate efforts to improve their positions and the like. But they're already out of that hanger hairpin, that long shot there from Ash's gantry camera, bringing them towards us. The multicoloured kart livery of Sonny Morgan is so easy to spot, and it really is great effort there on that kart. As we head towards the starter, we've got a nicely ordered 2 rows in the tram line. Sonny Morgan jumps up and down to get the engine to pick up, and down into turn 1 we go. And this field of junior Rotax runners off and chasing a trophy for round 3 of the Junction 6 NKC. And it's Lucas Howell and Sonny Morgan. They were the front row of the grid runners, and they are leading out onto the hanger straight for the first time. Into the always hairpin, and then immediately into the left-hander at Pennant, and out through the sweeps and the turns of the Rapids Bend and into hanger for the first time. It'll be Lucas Howell that will lead this field round, the 2. And the rest of the field, I think, Nick, getting through without any incident.
So it's a good clean start. Sonny Morgan in the unmistakable rainbow-coloured car.
Cart. That's next weekend when you can say car.
That's right.
But next weekend, you'll say cart.
And an Italian accent as well. Yes. So it's the 19. A good start by Lucas Howell. Sonny Morgan in second. It's Jaden Sherwood in third. This is kind of the top 3 I thought we were going to get. Jasmine Taylor, who is in fourth. What I want to see from Jasmine is getting past people and then getting to the front and going. Because it's really kind of, she's I'm very convinced by her ability to drive in free air. Yet to see her in her battling abilities, to be honest.
Well, we did see... who am I talking about?
Don't know.
Yeah, we're talking about Jasmine, aren't we? We're talking about Jasmine, who came second, remember, at Clay Pigeon.
Yep. She's got a bit in her. She prefers to be at the front rather than in the battle, and she's got to give herself a good start with a high grid position. Ian MacArthur, that final curve is tempting by the looks of things, but doesn't seem to pay off much. I agree with you. I don't think it does, and it's interesting a couple who haven't taken that curve. Ella Haynes, what's the average time for a senior Rotax? This is junior Rotax. It's about 40. I think about 47 for a senior Rotax. 46.
Yeah,
47.
It was. Fastest times were 47s. They're not much different, these juniors. They're lapping in the 48s. You're right about that final curb, Ian, but it's about coming out the left-hand bit. Coming out that left-hand bit and optimising your speed will take you over that exit curb, and you've got to let it breathe from the left-hand apex. That's where your throttle goes in, not the left-hand bit. Because you're flat out from the moment you turn into the left-hand bit, the middle bit, that's when you're flat out, and you've just got to let it breathe over that exit curb.
So, interestingly, it's a break from Lucas Howell, but it's Sonny Morgan who's the cork, certainly the more limited in speed, and he's now forming up to a 4-kart train with the 111 of Jaden Sherwood having a real think about it, as is Jasmine Taylor. Sam Mott, who's been at the front, of course, and also has been enjoying Karting Live TV, the musical, this morning, and he's been inspired by that for his best day ever of racing. Let's get moving.
Brilliant stuff here from Lucas Howell as Sonny Morgan comes under pressure from Jaden Sherwood, and Jasmine Taylor's in there as well. She's about to be joined by Sam Mott, as you've just said, Nick. And as they go sweep through the Rapids Bends, we've got the field now heading back towards Ash on the gantry.
Yep.
They'll come out of the dogleg, flat out over the curb. Sonny Morgan choosing not to use the curb there.
Well, I think that's actually... is that a pop out?
Yeah.
Oh, they touch each other. They touch each other as they went around the bottom of the the pit bend.
No, I know exactly what happened there. Sonny Morgan cut back, and he might have just dunched his bumper.
Yeah, that's a good point, yeah.
Yeah, he might have just knocked his nose out.
And that's 5 seconds if he has.
Because that was a big hit. Certainly hit the rear bumper of Jaden Sherwood. It's okay, my ears will heal, Nick.
That's all right then. We've got, but that is not on. That's only for us.
All right, I see. Okay,
yeah.
All right.
Comes from there.
Oh, I see. All right. Okay. Yeah. My ears will heal.
I will live. I will live.
So we've got the number 19, and that is the Lucas Howell kart of TH Corsa. We've now got Coles Racing's Jaden Sherwood in second. Jasmine Taylor up to third. Sonny Morgan up to fourth.
We're down to fourth. We've been shuffled down to fourth. Then Sam Mott in fifth. As they go sweeping now back through the exit of Summit. All going okay at the moment. And they're continuing down the straight. Right, so now, this is where it gets interesting because there's been a bit of a break now by Lucas Howell after that coming together between the second and third races. And coming into the Hanger chicane, Hanger hairpin. Yeah, look at that. Suddenly it's Lucas Howell all the way, and then it's
he's got a
Sherwood
massive
from
lead.
Taylor.
He's got a massive lead of 1.6 seconds. Jasmine Taylor in third place now. They're beginning to space out, aren't they, behind the leader, with Howell, Sherwood, Taylor, Morgan, Mott, Tom Holden in sixth. He's not that far away, but things beginning to space out, and you've got to ask yourself, can these carts concertina back up? Because we're about 50 seconds away from half distance. So still plenty of racing time. As we head through the Rapids Bend and then on towards Hanger. Through the hairpin, the lead is already out of it. And there's Jaden Sherwood, the Coles driver, just keeping Jasmine Taylor at bay, the number 84 with TH Corsa. It's a TH Corsa sandwich with Coles being the meat. The leader, Lucas Howell, the number 19, heads down and across the line. He's already heading towards Summit, and the fastest lap of the race is the second place kart of Jaden Sherwood. The gap's come down to 1.5 seconds. It's coming down by just hundredths of a second, Nick. Not a massive...
Getting closer all the time.
Yeah, not a massive deficit, or not a massive increase, or decrease in deficit, I should say.
A little bit of a...
Sonny Morgan dropping away from that third place is a bit of a surprise.
Perhaps it's just the tyres, isn't it? You kind of think about it. The whole race actually has spread out much more than I thought it would. I thought we have a battle royale. We've got a bit of a kind of a coming together on second and third, but the rest are... You drop back to fourth, do you think?
I'm just trying to see the nose cone on that.
I'll watch it as it goes round. Let me watch it go round. No, he's okay. That nose is fine, yeah. Okay. No problem with it. With
the bash.
Yeah, but he's got away with it. He's got strong magnets on his one. Triple one. There he goes in second place. That's Jaden Sherwood. He's looking behind himself to see Jasmine Taylor, but they are kind of equidistant. They've been that far apart. The major movement so far in this race was that coming together between Morgan and Sherwood about 3 laps ago, which A, let Lucas Howell get away and take the pressure away from him, and then also kind of scuffed everyone around.
Yeah, here they go then, out of the Hanger hairpin on down towards the dogleg for another time. It's TH Corsa's Lucas Howell, Coles Racing's Jaden Sherwood, TH Jasmine Taylor, TH Corsa's Jasmine Taylor, the number 20, Sonny Morgan. He's a privateer as they come through Pit Bend once again. Behind Sonny Morgan, it's Tom Holden, Dylan Morton, Harris Roberts, Nathan Traverse, Lincoln Bevan rounds off your top 10. Amy Peacock's the driver just outside the top 10, with Will Swills, Freddie Worlock and Leo Basterfield just behind her. Now, second place in the championship, Charles Green has made a bit of an improvement from starting near the back of the grid, and he's up to 18th now, damage limitation for Cheesy Green. As the leader continues, there doesn't seem to be any impression being made by Jasmine Taylor.
No.
So Lucas Howell's in a solid 1.5 second gap to Jaden Sherwood, who's got a solid 0.6 of a second to Jasmine Taylor, who's got 1.6 seconds to Sam Mott. So it's all a little bit settled. I'm pretty sure it's not settled behind the wheel because we take for granted. Let's drop back to Sam Mott, Tom Holden, Sonny Morgan. Because Sam Mott,
what are they going for?
They're behind this lot here. This
right,
lot
so
here
it's the
has
next
been
three.
squabbling. Look, Sonny Morgan's back down
dropped
behind
down
them.
2 more places, yeah. So now the 87 of Tom Holden's picked up that position as they go through the Rapids Bends and into the hairpin.
We'll see if he can make any ground on regaining any of that ground he lost, is what I'm trying to say, Nick.
Yeah. It's all kind of happening. Oh, huge curb takeage there by the 38 of Sam Mott in 4th place. But this has turned into be one of the least exciting finals I think I've seen for a long time. Really.
Yeah, it is.
We had a moment of excitement and the whole thing's just disappeared.
I'm pretty sure Lucas Howell disagrees with you. He's very excited.
He's very excited, but he's loving it. It's his perfect final.
Well, he gets to meet me on the trophy presentation.
He doesn't know how lucky he's about to be. He literally doesn't know how his life's about to change the better.
I think I met him before.
Meeting Joe.
Lucas Howell, who is currently in 9th place, and we did meet him last time. He was 2nd, of course, at Forest Edge. So this is going to put him right up there in contention for the Summer Cup and going forward into the last 3 rounds of the overall championship.
Yeah. Still, these 3 are the only ones who are really battling with 2.5 minutes to go of this Junior Rotax A final. The top 3 have sort of stretched out a little bit. It's 1.6, then 0.8. Jasmine Taylor a little bit closer that time round to Jaden Shepherd, but not enough really to set the pulses of your commentators racing. It looks like Morgan, though, is trying to make up for his drift down the field, and now he's pushing hard to move back up from 6th. He's got the 87 and the 33 in front of him. 38, sorry, that's Mott and the gang, and they're trying really, really hard now to move forward.
Trying all he can to get back on terms, and I'm not quite sure because it was just off our camera what happened to Sonny Morgan when he lost those 2 places. But Sam Mott was behind was behind Tom Holden and Sonny Morgan, and now he's ahead of both of them and in 4th place. He hasn't really made any impression on Jasmine Taylor. He's still 2.3 seconds back, and with the going into the last 90 seconds, the lead is beginning to be even more spaced out. Lucas Howell 1.8 seconds to Sherwood, 7/10 to Jasmine Taylor. Jasmine not exactly coming back to Sherwood, and then we've got 2.5 seconds to Sam Mott, Tom Holden.
Oh, up the inside there, and the 87 has got to play, so Holden there gets Mott. So 4th and 5th changes round and up, but I'm not having that, says Mott, and he just gets back up again through Always, and then it's gone back again. So that's a 4 change again. Mott has been in 4th, 5th, 4th, 5th, and now he's in 5th again, and he's actually under threat from Sonny Morgan as they just go through the rapids and then into the Hanger Hairpin.
Well, that was a great move from Tom Holden. He's with Mason Perrin Racing. You can tell by the red and black livery on that cart, and he's pulling away, isn't he? We are inside the final minute, Nick, so I think we should pick up Lucas Howell at the front of the field and leave these
actually, no, hang on a second. Morgan's just tried to get in and out there. Sorry, but just came off him. But I don't think he got the position. He was actually ahead for a very picosecond. No, Morgan has got ahead. Morgan's got ahead of Sam Mott.
And that's for 5th place.
For 5th place, yeah. I know we should go to the leader. We've got a lap and a half, mate. We're not on the last lap yet. So it could even be 2 more laps, actually, if they can get across the line 23 seconds.
Well, Lucas Howell just going into...
Yeah, he's going to get 2 more laps.
He's going to get... I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure, Nick.
15?
I'm not sure because he's just coming onto the he's just coming onto the Woodland Straight. Here he comes.
8,
8
7, 6,
yeah, by seconds,
5,
literally.
4.
3 seconds on the clock as he crossed.
There we go. So 55. So 2 more laps. And in fairness, Jasmine Taylor, she's begun to get a little bit closer in the 2nd and 3rd battles. Let's try and move forward to Jasmine Taylor.
She's brought it down by 3/10.
So just go forward one lump, that's it. So there's Taylor now, still not quite within striking distance, and looking over the shoulder, kind of like, can't catch me, with Jaden Sherwood there in the 2nd place. But both of these carts looking for a decent points haul.
Well, Nick, if she can pull another 3/10, that means the gap is going to be 1/10 of a second going into the final lap. And if she can pull another 3/10, that's going to put her 2/10 ahead.
Anything, I think it was just a slightly better lap this time round for Sherwood. As about to start the last lap goes Lucas Howell, who's led from the off, was given a bit of a gift when 2 of the people behind him came together and lost themselves a second half. Both continued. And now we go round for the final. Let's move forward to our leader, if we can. Let's pick him up. Let's show Lucas in all his glory for a few corners. There he is, the 19.
The number 19,
looking good.
The TH Corsa driver, now onto his final lap, out onto the Hanger Straight for the final time this weekend. His weekend at Dunkeswell for round 3 of the Junction 6 NKC coming to an end. He's got 1 or 2 or even 3 or 4 corners left. Here he goes through the bends there at Rapids, through the left-hander, and then into the Hanger Hairpin for the final time. And he really has been a class of this junior Rotax field, hasn't he?
Mm.
He is on his way. Lucas Howell will spring forward in the championship.
Number one.
Takes the checkered flag.
He says he is.
Jaden Sherwood for Coles is second. His teammate Jasmine Taylor will join him on the podium for third. And then just off the podium is Tom Holden, Sonny Morgan, Sam Mott, Dylan Morton, Harris Roberts. And then we've got Amy Peacock. And Amy Peacock finishing in 9th place, just ahead of Lincoln Bevan in 10th. Nathan Traverse 11th. Freddie Warlock finishes in 12th. Alfie McBain, what a weekend young Alfie has.
Yeah.
He's here on the Carlos Sainz chassis, and he's moved up the order to 13th spot there and moves ahead of Leo Basterfield there. I think that happened on the last lap. Just outside of that top 14, Will Swills, Jarrett Metters rounds off the top 16, and there are your 34 card. There is your 34 card field and how they finished